Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the part 2 of the back build. Hopefully, depending on what else we have going on in the day, we're going to get this backrest cut out in this middle bit, which I can see. Ooh, sorry for the crunchy noise. We're going to fit some battens along the side here for the support, so that the backrest can slide in, just in case you want to do any sleeping inside. Heavy rain, you know, wind, blah blah. So that's that. We've gone and got some more plywood from Wicks, just a small amount today. And we've also got some extra plywood to do a shelf along the top of the counter, so we have some overhead storage then. So hopefully we'll get that all made up today or over the weekend, and then we're going to I've got some bry wax, I think it's called, in a dark brown colour. We're gonna hopefully treat all of the wood today. I think that's, oh, and I've also bought a slither of carpet. When I mean slither, a little area, this walkway, so that we can have our shoes off, and we've got a rubber mat to go either underneath or over the top, depending on what we're using it for, just for a bit of comfort, you know, protect the wood a little bit, just from like the local carpet shop, a bit of scraps. So yeah, just a bit of an update. So we will obviously have updates throughout the video, like normal. We'll try our best in finding little bits to show you, and like, well, you know, I always miss little bits out here and there by accident, or the battery goes flat, so hopefully we won't get any of that today. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Speak in a bit. So we have, well, I have sanded all of the back down, and I've just started getting out the bry wax in medium brown. Don't know if you can see that. I've just done a little swatch for you. There's Tristan. So this is with like one little thin coat of the bry wax, and that's obviously the original, so it just gives it a protective layer. This is a lint-free cloth, literally just taken out of the tin, rubbing it on, and it's just giving a nice wooden finish there, as you can see that. So I'm going to do the whole interior, and then I'll see kind of tomorrow. You can buff it up apparently when it's dry, so I'm going to get that done, and then buff it up tomorrow and see how it looks. Just an update, probably not the best to be doing it in the sun, because you get all of the honeybees come with this natural wax. I'm getting pretty swamped. Look at them, I love it. Hello everybody. So we've just finished for the day. We're just tidying up. We have done quite a bit actually. I'm surprised. We've got everything waxed pretty much, apart from the back of the cupboard and inside the cupboard, the tall one behind the passenger chair. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I got swarmed by bees, obviously, so I had to put that away. But we've got the backrest, as you can see. The backrest is cut out, so that fits nicely in there. We've got the little rails to hold it on. All of the insides of the cupboards are waxed as well. We've got the black surrounds back on at the top here. Makes all that look nice and finished. So that's just resting on there for a bit. We've also got, if I get in, we've also got this black surround back on, which makes it look a whole lot smarter. Our box of handles and things are actually at the unit. We have forgotten to pick them up, so we're going to go over and finish that off tomorrow. So we've got a handle there to put on, 2 handles at the back, and we've got the fixing screws for this surround in that box as well. So hopefully that'll be a bit more secure tomorrow. We've got to find a way of having this so that it's a backrest and that we can take it off to be able to put into the sliding this sliding rail. So obviously we don't want hinges like this on it, because obviously we're not going to be able to put it in here and it be nice and flush and blah blah blah. So yeah, so that's a query at the moment. We don't know what we're going to do with that. But yeah, all of these are, and I've also done the inside of these as well, just an extra bit of protection. So that's where we're at the moment. We're going to start these tomorrow morning. I'll give you an update on that in the later part of the video. We have got an idea of what we're going to do around this window, because obviously we've started the work surface underneath the window, so the current surrounds won't actually fit. So we're going to work around that with wood, so we'll let you know what we're going to do with that in the morning. But yeah, this is where we're at. Oh, don't forget the bit of carpet that we've acquired as well from the local carpet shop. But yeah, overall really happy. It's looking really nice. The wood stain looks good as well, so nice and smooth. Awesome. See you guys in the morning. Good morning guys, it's the next day and we have just come out to fit the handles and all the plastic. We've had to go over to the unit to get the handles and the spare bits to fix these panels on. So Tristan's just about to paint the handles, because when we got them they were grey, so he's just going to paint them with a bit of the black over to match everything else, make it look really smart. So he's doing that, and then I'm going to fit this with the bits and bobs, and then spray around the windows where the foil looks a bit bright. You can see it through some of the bits and bobs, so I don't know, I'll walk around and show you. This bit that we fitted yesterday, you can just see a bit of the foil sticking out the side there. So we need to get a bit of paint or something on the other little bits where you can see the foil through, and just make them a bit darker or black so that you can't see them. Make it look nice. But yeah, really impressed with the finish. It's all dried. You know, looks really good. I've just got to do, I've missed a little bit on that edge, so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to do this cupboard. And I'll get in, I've got to do just going to do the inside of here as well, so we've got to sand this bit down, and I want to do this face behind here where the curtain is, so I'm going to have to push the seat forward and move the curtain to the other side, just so that's done. And then yeah, we'll catch up in a bit, I suppose, about what we're going to do here, and then fixing this on as well. That's going to be the next job. But yeah, looking good so far. and we'll get back to you in a bit. We run in because I'm going to show you the bee swarms. They've literally just come back. Look at this. Mega bee swarm. Again. So Tristan's just measured the rear plastic panel, but where the worktop comes up it's too long, so we're going to multi-tool. I'm sorry for everybody who thinks we're butchering, but for us to be able to fit it on we're going to have to cut the bottom off. So yeah, we'll just show you afterwards. So guys, I've just sanded the cupboard inside the back where the chair was and all underneath this area. So I'm just going to sweep all of that out and wax this and all in here and the back here, and then all of the waxing then is pretty much done. We do get a little bit of wet through here, so which drips in here sometimes, so that would protect that a little bit more. But yeah, I'll show you when I'm done. So just an update. Sorry, Tristan's making a lot of noise. I have done all of inside the cupboard and the bottom and the pillars. Remember? Now we are just doing. Oh, I've also glued this carpet down, so it's not going to fall out when we step on it now. All of this is attached here. Tristan's cut that down so that it fits in the slot here up against that bit of wood, so that's all good. I've been to Wickes to get a really thin bit of ply, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting a really thin bit to go all the way around there, so I'm doing that now. Tristan's currently doing the top shelf. He's better at cutting than I am. He's more of an engineer than I am.
You got that right.
I always get the second measurement wrong. Even though I am one as well. So yeah, we'll see how we get on and I'll give you a little update in a second. Times are sad. I've run out. Ah! Have no fear. We have a second tin. Yeah.
Have no fear. The pot is here.
You're back. Hello, Pee-Pee. Hello. Hello. So we finished the shelf. I know you haven't had an update on it yet, but so we've got some overhead storage. We're going to get some cargo netting to go over here instead of making it doors, because obviously having a door, it won't be very big. With hinges as well, they'll be only about that big. So we're going to have cargo nets going across there instead. Everything's varnished. All the cupboards are in use. So we've just got to do this last bit now. So either blank that off or make this storage individually, and then make like a little box section for our trailer wires and things like that. So that's in there, and then that piece of wood can go up against there and either hide storage or, you know, whatever we want to put there. But yeah, this is the finishing bit for the wood at the moment. Really happy, really pleased. I can still open these with the extra little bit in. Yeah, all cool. Let us know what you think in the comments. Good morning guys, it's day 3. We didn't think that we were going to do another day today, but circumstances just said why not, let's just get it done. So today we're gonna yeah buddy. Today we're just gonna get this boxed in and finished, and then get this bit mounted at the back here as best as we can, so that we have got woodwork finished. And then all we're going to be doing in the future of woodwork is getting little bits you know, cut out for plug sockets and things like that, which we can do in situ. So hopefully we'll get that done quite quickly. Now that I've said that, it's probably not going to happen, but let's try it anyway. So speak to you in a bit. Hi guys, just an update. Sorry we haven't really put you on a time lapse. Keep forgetting. So where were we? We have boxed in the cables at the back. This is how we've done it. So I've just cut around the shape of the Defender at the side there, put a little finishing plate on the top, might fill that at some point, and then just cut around the bottom of that plate, so that if we get any issues with the cables, rear lights, trailer, anything like that, I could just take these two screws out and slide it out, and then we can have a look around. Or if we end up putting a plug on here or anything like that, we can still take that panel out for any repairs or anything like that. So the next piece now is covering this section. We think we're going to do, instead of just covering up and wasting all that space, I know it's not a massive amount, but I think we're going to use that for a bit of cargo area. So Tristan has cut this piece. It's going to go kind of here. We're not sure what angle yet, but I'm not butt up against that because I need a bit of leeway to be able to move that kind of out a little bit, and out where I've got angle pieces on the back of about where these screws are here. That's going to be a lot not nice looking in a minute when I wax it. I want to wax it first before we do this bit so that it's easier. But yeah, this is the next piece, so I'm going to make that nice and angled, whether we do it kind of flat against there or like that. But I'm going to be able to cover these slots where the pole is there, if you can see that. So whether it goes straight up like that or slanted, because our piece of wood here, that's going to go up against the window as well, so we have to accommodate. So that's the next piece. Then we've got a bit of small batten, which is a bit of this, bit of strip wood, 10 by 18. That's going to go kind of obviously straight. That's going to go along there with a piece on the corner there to hold that in place, and then we're going to latch it somehow upwards so that when we're in transit it doesn't flop down and up. But yeah, that is the plan. So we'll come back to you in a little bit once I've done that piece. Avada then I'll let you know how that looks, and then show you a bit more on this piece of wood. But yeah, just show you where we're at. I'll wax that now, and then we'll speak to you in a bit. Just do your side now. Come on. Oh yeah. We have finished the section. So we managed to get this this cargo area sorted out. We've blocked that section off, but still managing to put things in here. What they are, we don't know yet. But yeah, so that's nice and secure. And then we've got these little bits of batten. We finished it off with that because we thought it'd look quite nice. And then I know it doesn't look like much now, but if I just finish this area, getting all of this protected so that when we're packing up we can go on drying without the little bits in there. I think we're going to go over these a few times in the future just to try and get them a little bit darker, because obviously a different wood, they're slightly lighter in colour and we prefer this sort. So yeah, we'll try and get them a bit darker eventually, getting through that new pot of wax. So we just that round, that fits in there nice and snug, and then rests on there. So we actually have a backrest to lean on. And then the only thing we've got to do, whether we do it, what we decide, we don't know yet. We're just going to leave it and think on it for now before we rush in. But I don't know whether we're going to make a hole in this or latch it down somehow so that when we're not going around the corners, it's not going to be doing this. And maybe we might put some little foam corners on here or rubber. Not really quite sure yet, so it doesn't wear away the paint or the plastic. But yeah, or maybe like a drawstring through so that it holds it down. Apart from that, we've got storage and then extra storage if we want to behind there when we're going along. And we also are going to make a cover for the backrest and the seat. That'll be a future job when we have some money. So that obviously we're not sitting on, because at the moment when we go away we're just sitting on blankets and it is a bit numbing on the buttocks for a while, especially if you're watching a film for an hour or so. It gets a bit uncomfortable. So we're going to get a nice like mattress as you're gonna as a normal camper. So but yeah, that'll kind of go up and maybe go round. We're not sure yet. It's an idea, so that when we pull this out it can slide across, so that when we do camp in the back it's a mattress. But that's in the processing mind at the moment. Tristan's going, what are you on about? But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. It looks pretty good for a week, for 2.5 days. Long days. Yeah, let us know what you think once again. Hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because we're all about those followers. Let us know what you think. Cheers guys.